Reddit Ask Me Anything. I have been a Special Forces soldier for 5 years. Hello Reddit. My name is Daniel, and I was a soldier of the Russian Special Forces from 2014 to 2019. I participated in counterterrorism operations in the North Caucasus and also was in Syria for 9 months in 2017. During my service, I was a gunner, machine gunner, sniper and squad leader. Ask your questions. What was difficult and an easy decision you had to make during your service? Something that you're allowed to tell us. I shot a teenager with a rifle who shot at our convoy. He was about 14 years old, and I shot him with a sniper rifle. The simplest thing I did was shoot at people who were definitely involved in executions. No regrets. My section killed a 15-year-old Afghan boy who kept trying to drive by on his moped. Later found out that a local Taliban leader was paying him $20 to go empty his AK at us. It's a shit situation. What are the simple things that you enjoy in life? Like food, hobbies, a place to be? Or something simpler? Thank you for doing this AMA. One of the most grounded and interesting ones I've seen in a while. It's hard for me to enjoy something now, I'm still sick. I guess I like alcohol at the moment. I drink constantly. Well, I also love to drive in my car, but now I do not make it drunk. What made you leave? And do you have any regrets? I got PTSD and bipolar disorder. Yes, I'm regret I went to Syria. The war there is absolutely inhuman, I saw too much shit there. What was the worst? 2 of my drunken colleagues moved to armored personnel carriers through a taxi with people. They were not punished in any way. What's the most beautiful place you've seen on the job? I saw the old castles of the Crusaders in Syria, it was amazing. What is the worst thing your superiors made you do during your formation? We fired on a ship that was moving towards our base. It was simply riddled with all that is possible. The crew did not answer on the radio, did not respond to signals and warning shots. It turned out that it was a ship from another country that brought a load of marble. In general, no one was left alive on this ship, and he was not subsequently removed. He was stuck on the coastal cliffs and tipped, so he stayed there until the end of my deployment. What do you think was the most dangerous situation you found yourself in? Did you know it was going to be like that, or did it turn bad? Are there things most people don't think are dangerous but you are wary of? I was in armored personnel carrier, in the place of the shooter, although I should not have been there. Our convoy was attacked, and I shot a cannon in a tower. Suddenly she jammed, and I could see in the sight of a guy with an RPG, who then shot at us. He hit the tower. I got a concussion, a shoulder wound, multiple shrapnel wounds to my hands, and my body armor melted to my shoulder. When you become a Special Forces soldier, do you receive a special training to improve your fast thinking? Also, do Special Forces soldiers are the very best in hand combat, no guns? Yes, you are taught to shoot in any stressful situation. I don't think we are the best at this, but we can fight well. What was the most dangerous counter-terrorist operation in the North Caucasus region that you participated in? We defused one guy in the house, who then took a makeshift explosive device. There were so many explosives that the house just shattered into pieces, fragments of the house flew everywhere, but none of us was hurt, surprisingly. What kind of relationship did you have with Americans? Was it like a love-hate relationship? We treated them like soldiers like us. Ordinary guys who are stuck there too. Amazing AMA. What was your most grueling physical exercise for training? Or Special Forces selection? Running in full uniform with a rifle and full ammunition, in body armor and a helmet in the mountains. Hell, I hate running, but now I know how to do it very well. Special Forces soldiers train to perform at their best. Did you ever see one of your guys do something that amazed you, whether it was something athletic, mentally surprising, at the firing range, endurance, etc.? I saw my friend wounded by a splinter in the face, in the cheek area. Part of his face just hung down, there was blood everywhere, on him, on his rifle. But he calmly continued to charge his rifle, and then returned fire. Later he went to the hospital, and he had a scar left on his face, but his endurance struck me. What is your opinion on the use of Spetsnaz typically being used as the bad guys in Western film and books? Additionally, in Russia are U.S. Special Forces stereotyped to be bad guys as well? Thanks in advance if you answer this. I hope you're staying safe with everything going around right now. Well, this is all an echo of the Cold War. Yes, in Russian films the bad guys are sometimes Americans. There is a film about countering Russian special forces and American special forces. Being in Syria, did you find yourself in tense situations between US forces and Russian forces? Also, what's your opinion on US SF compared to Russian SF? I have never personally met with American soldiers, my friends met. Well, I saw them at a distance of about 3 kilometers. There were no conflicts between us. I think that the American Special Forces are also real professionals. I saw a film about the training of SEAL, it was cool. How will the corona pandemic affect the military? I do not think that this will somehow affect the military. In the military, diseases are not taken so seriously.